To the class of 2014. Now, let me begin by saying all of you had the inside track in getting me here. Because my personal assistant, Ferial, is a proud anteater. Until today, I did not understand why she greets me every morning by shouting, "Zoot, zoot, zoot." It's been a little weird. But she explained it to me on the way here this morning, because she is very proud to see her brother, Sina, graduate today as well. So graduates, obviously we're proud of you, but let's give it up for your proud family and friends and professors, because this is their day too. And even though he's on the road this weekend, I also want to thank Angel center fielder Mike Trout for letting me cover his turf for a while. He actually signed a bat for me, which is part of my retirement plan. I will be keeping that. And this is a pretty cool place to hold a commencement. I know that UC Irvine's baseball team opens College World Series play in Omaha right about now. So let's get this speech underway. If the hot dog guy comes by, get me one. Now, in addition to Ferial graduates, I am here for a simple reason: you asked. For those who don't know, the UC Irvine community sent 10,000 postcards to the White House asking me to come speak today. Some tried to guilt me into coming. I got one that said, "I went to your first inauguration, can you please come to my graduation?" Some tried bribery. I'll support the Chicago Bulls. Another said today would be your birthday, so happy birthday, whoever you are. My personal favorite, somebody wrote and said, "We are super underrated." I'm sure she was talking about this school. But keep in mind, you're not only the #1 university in America younger than 50 years old, you also hold the Guinness World Record for biggest water pistol fight. You're pretty excited about that. We are super underrated. This young lady could have just as well been talking, though, about this generation. I think this generation of young people is super underrated. Now, in your young lives, you've seen dizzying change. From terror attacks to economic turmoil, from Twitter to Tumblr. Some of your families have known tough times during the course of the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. You're graduating into a still healing job market. And some of you are carrying student loan debt that you're concerned about. And yet your generation, the most educated, the most diverse, the most tolerant, the most politically independent, and the most digitally fluent in our history, is also on record as being the most optimistic about our future. And I'm here to tell you that you are right to be optimistic. You are right to be optimistic. Consider this. Since the time most of you graduated from high school, fewer Americans are at war, more have health insurance, more are graduating from college, our businesses have added more than 9 million new jobs, the number of states where you're free to marry who you love has more than doubled. And that's just some of the progress that you've seen while you've been studying here at UC Irvine. But we do face real challenges. rebuilding the middle class and reversing inequalities rise, reining in college costs, protecting voting rights, welcoming the immigrants and young dreamers who keep this country vibrant, stemming the tide of violence that guns inflict on our schools. We've got some big challenges, and if you're fed a steady diet of cynicism that says nobody's trustworthy and nothing works and there's no way we can actually address these problems, then the temptation is to just go it alone, to look after yourself and not participate in the larger project of achieving our best vision of America. And I'm here to tell you, don't believe the cynicism. Guard against it. Don't buy into it. Today I want to use one case study to show you that progress is possible and perseverance is critical. I want to show you how badly we need you, both your individual voices and your collective efforts, to give you the chance you seek to change the world and maybe even save it. I'm going to talk about one of the most significant long-term challenges that our country and our planet faces: the growing threat of a rapidly changing climate. Now, this isn't a policy speech. I understand it's a commencement, and I already delivered a long climate address last summer. I remember because it was 95 degrees, and my staff had me do it outside, and I was pouring with sweat as a visual aid. And since this is a very educated group, you already know the science.